How are you? Going to-
Hi, teacher.
How are you today, Viviana?
Ay, eh, exhausted because
Exhaust.
my dog climbed the floor in the terrace.
Jump?
Yeah, yeah,
No,
oh my gosh.
jump.
Sí. No, bueno, se subió al techo y yo, y este perro que no lo logró bajar. Ay, no, porque la terraza tiene un pedacito que se puede subir cuando yo no lo veía por ningún lado y este ya como ya el bordo para empezar a bajar el techo ya que va a la calle y yo, ay, no. Bueno, le logré echar mano de un pedazo por ahí del
Okay,
cuello. Okay, teacher, and you? How are you?
I'm fine. I'm a little tired today. I'm a little tired. I have been working hard
Yes.
today in my place work. Yes.
Ah,
So I have my red eyes today.
oh my gosh.
Viviana,
Yes.
please wait for a moment. We have to wait for another students.
Yes, teacher. Don't worry.
Okay,
Okay.
we can wait for a moment. Eh, Patricia, how are you?
Hello,
Hello,
I'm
how are
fine,
you?
thank you.
How are you?
And you, teacher, how are you?
I'm fine too. A little tired today. I have been working hard, and I feel so glad to be here with you today in this encounter, the our third encounter here. I am sure that we are going to enjoy it a lot today because I have a lot of things prepared for you. And how was your work today?
Okay, well. What? Sorry?
How was your work today at the airport?
No, my today was my day off.
Oh, you was resting today. That's great. And
Yes.
did you do something special today, spending your free time maybe? Or only resting at home?
Today I was to the doctor.
Oh, to the doctor. That's great. That's
Uh,
great.
yes. Did some some works.
Okay. When we have days off, we usually take advantage of that days to make activities that we have pending to develop, such as an appointment with a doctor and things like that. Oh, I can see that today there are a lot of people here. So I am great to see all my students here. Thank you for coming here. Um, Thank you, Patricia, to share about your day today. Um, Hi, Juliet. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you.
That's great. That's great. Tell me, what about you? About you? How was your day today?
Well, I have the flu. I'm sick. I'm a little
You're,
sick.
oh, you have a cold because
Yeah, I have flu. So, I don't know. Today was pretty cold. Um, uh, Here in the morning we have a very heavy fog. I have to go to the university around 6:30, so the weather was pretty you horrible. And well, yeah, it was a productive day, so it was okay.
Okay, that's great. That's great. But I feel maybe if you are a cold or a cold, you have to take a hot drink with lemon. Sometimes it's good to drink that
Yeah, I already drink something hot.
with
Um,
lemon.
yeah, before getting started this speaking because I wanted to be uh, good.
Okay. You are in good mood today. I noticed that to begin this great encounter. So, welcome once again here, Juliet. Um, Hi, Fernay. It's your first encounter here. Thank you to come here and welcome, Fernay. Tell me what about you. Where do you live? And a lot of things to get familiar with you. Hi, Fernay. Fernay, if you have any problems with your microphone or your camera, please let me know that because it's very important to participate in these encounters. The first idea or the main object here is to practice. Oh, thank you, Fernay. How are you? Fernay, we can't listen you. Maybe Fernay has problems with his microphone. Fernay, when you're ready, please let me change my. Okay, go ahead and try your microphone. Go ahead, Fernay. The idea here is to practice or speak. Okay, your microphone is working now. Please tell me about you, Fernay. Pranay, try once again your microphone.
Uh, can you hear me now?
Okay, that's great. I can hear you very clear. Your microphone is working excellent, I think. Tell me, how are you, Pranay, today?
Okay, I'm fine. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. So this is my first meeting tonight.
Oh, that's great and amazing. Welcome to be here in these encounters. I'm sure that you will enjoy a lot these encounters.
Thank you.
Okay. Tell me, I would like to know a little about you. Where are you from? How old you are? Where do you live? And in what semester are you?
Okay, I'm from Bogota, but I'm living now in Puerto Salgar, Cundinamarca. I'm in the military. I'm in the Air Force. I've been working in the Air Force for 20 years.
Okay, that's
And in the Air Force,
amazing.
I work in the communication area, a traffic controller. And so I was formed as English teacher since 8 years ago. So that reason I'm in this course in order to get my degree in English.
Okay, I imagine if you are working in a force area, uh, you have to you are good familiar with English. Please, how was your experience with English? Do you have How is your level of English?
Well, I'm not the certificate, but I think I in A1, and in English and American English level, I had a 90%. Yeah, so it's almost a C.
Okay, that's amazing. Congratulations for that. And I noticed that you can speak very good English. Congratulations for that. Uh,
Thank
I
you, sir.
think I think that you will be a great help for me sometimes because I don't have an advanced level of English, and sometimes I make a lot of mistakes, grammatical mistakes. So don't worry for my grammatical mistakes. The idea here is to practice our English and learn and enjoy all the activities that I am preparing for you. So I I ask you to enjoy a lot these encounters. Okay,
Thank you,
welcome.
teacher. So do I. I have the same mistakes. So the goal is learning for everyone.
Okay, and the idea here is to try to speak a lot, increase our competence, become more confident when we are speaking English. That's the idea, because when we will graduate to have a good and advanced level, able to use all the four communicative competence and speaking, I think that is the most special skill that we have to develop. Okay, Fernay. So you are welcome here to practice your English a lot.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. And Diana, how are you? Are you there?
Hello, I'm
Hello,
here, of
Diana.
course, waiting for you to ask me.
Okay, I thought that.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm a little tired today. I have been working so hard in my university where I work.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yes, in the university where I work, we have a lot of events, and so I have to attend them.
oh my gosh, it sounds like a lot of work.
Yes, today was a day where the students of different schools go to know the university, and today was an opportunity for them to choose a program that they would like to study.
Good.
Diana, and tell me, how was your day today?
No,
What?
it was not my best day. But
It,
finally I got home.
okay, that's amazing. Nothing like
Yeah, it
your
was
home.
what?
Nothing like your home.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes, 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 yes. And I'm a bit sick. How can I tell you this? I'm in my days, so I'm a bit
Oh
stressed, more than
no.
usual. More, more stressed. Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
so,
Diane.
so today was a tough day, a rough day.
I, I
But
understand.
I went to work. I had my 4 classes at work, and well, I'm happy because some students learned today. Some students didn't. But I don't know. Today is Thursday, and I don't want to think if they learned or not, or if they're going to do the homework or not, as I do every day, because I'm absolutely tired. I'm only focusing on my homework and on my studies. So I'm here for everything that you want to do today in this class.
Okay, Diana. This encounter you will feel relaxed today. I promise you that you will
Oh, sounds good.
enjoy. Okay. Thank you very much, Diana.
Thank you.
Um, Hi, Carolina. How are you?
Hi, I'm
How
fine.
are?
You?
I'm fine. I'm very glad to see all my students here. I had one, two, three, four, five, six students. So I'm so glad to see all my students here in this encounter. Carolina, tell me all about you. I'm not sure if it is your first encounter. I don't know.
Yes.
Maybe because you don't have a photograph or something like that.
Oh,
It's your first encounter.
yes.
Oh, welcome to be here in this encounter, Carolina. I promise to you that you will enjoy a lot these encounters. I'm sure of that. Carolina, tell me please about you. Where are you from? Your age? In what semester are you? Tell me a lot of things that I would like to know.
Again, teacher.
Carolina,
Yes, teacher, again.
how again?
Yesterday, no, the yesterday I the introduction for me.
Sorry, sorry, Carolina. How are you? Tell me how was your day?
Yes, and this today is heavy and stress. We in the school we have many things
Ah,
to deliver, and for is what did you say? Is deal un trato deal for the cordis and for to can the vacation or with Semana Santa.
Saint Week. I don't know. I'm not sure if I can say that, but Saint Week.
Hello.
Diana, please.
Yeah, you say Holy Week. Holy Week.
Holy Week. Oh, great, great. A new word that we have learned today. Thank you.
Yes. Oh,
Please go ahead, Carolina.
yes, and it's a stress because it's a lot of works or a lot of things.
But
University plus the coaching. No, it's a lot of
a
things.
lot of things to develop for this week, for these days. And Carolina, but I promise you that you will enjoy these encounters. I promise that these encounters will be a kind of time to get relaxed and let behind everything that stress you. I
Oh,
promise that.
thank you.
And today is very special because I have prepared uh, many interesting things for you.
Okay,
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much to share with us about your day. And it's time to greet Viviana. How are you?
hi teacher, pretty good. And you?
I'm fine too. Tell me, how was your day today?
My day, many tasks of university. Um, I I went to the oh, appointment medical,
Okay, appointment
appointment medical, and no,
with your
in my house.
doctor.
Yes.
Okay. Also, almost all the girls today are sick. I can see that,
Yes,
Viviana.
a check. Um, how do you say? Como una revisión anual. Yes.
Um, Annual check. I am creating new words today. Oh, but it's necessary mm, to check your body very often, very often because
Yes.
is good when you're healthier and care your health. If you In this moment, I am having, I am getting a cold, and I feel my throat very bad. I don't like as I feel today with my throat with this. Okay, that's the greetings for today, and we are going to begin with the lesson plan for today. That I am sure that you will enjoy this great encounter because today we have time to practice one skill that is very important and is reading. This is the first activity that we are going to develop, and I have prepared an article taken from internet where you are going to read in loud voice. You have to read um, one paragraph, and everybody is going to be attentive to correct the spelling or the pronunciation of some words, because sometimes when we read we are not able to pronounce the right words. So please be attentive, correct to your partner that is reading. And if you want to say corrections, go ahead. Also, I will be very attentive at the mistakes when you pronounce words. The idea is to develop competence in reading. So I'm going to share my screen for you. Oh, okay. The topic will be about education and technology and how we can use technology in our classrooms in face-to-face environments. Then we are going to have a little discussion to practice our speaking skills about the topic that I think that is very interesting for us as a teachers of English, and use the technology in our classrooms. Okay. I'm going to share my screen with you right now. Um, where is mine? No. I, um, Wait a moment. I am looking for my. Oh, here is my screen. Screen. It's a short article. Is until here. I'm going to ask you to read the article paragraph by paragraph. Okay? Please, Patricia, begin to read the article, the first paragraph.
Okay, but I can't see.
Very good, very well.
This is small.
Very small. Okay, I'm going to
Please.
wait a moment. I'm going to make something here. I'm going to change the color of the lyrics. I'm going to put them in blacker words. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to put the words in black, and I think that 20 is enough, I think. Oh, now I think that you can see better now. Okay. Tell me if you are able to see. Okay, I'm going to put more. I think that here Okay, so it's good. Okay, read from here until here, please. Yes.
Yes.
Wait a moment. I'm going back with you. Please go ahead, Patricia.
Okay, how important?
How
Yes.
important? Okay.
Uh,
Education.
okay, how important is technology in education?
Okay.
Uh, hmm, Fine. Cops top 10 reasons. But Tyler want to look on February 12th,
Okay.
2015.
Okay, that's the reference because it's very important when you took something
Okay.
from internet. This article has not written for me. Was this is the original author Tyler Wantholuk, something like
Okay.
that.
uh,
Please.
why is technology important? How important is technology in education? There are countless reasons why technology is a key aspect of learning in the schools. Whether we like it or not, technology is everywhere, and in order for our students to survive in post secondary education and the business world, they must know technology. To narrow down, we came up with 10 reasons for the importance of technology in education. Continue.
Okay, go ahead until the where the second item finished.
Okay, first and second.
Okay, first and second.
Okay, it's first students demanded. Students are in and I don't know engaging with
Engage.
technology, engaging. I don't know with technology constantly outside of the classrooms. Kids like to be interactive and learning through technology has now become a part of their lifestyle. Second, new teachers are demanding it. The technology movement has been implemented in post-secondary education as well as other professional jobs. For new teachers, technology is considered a necessity for the learning environment.
Okay, thank you, Patricia. Patricia. I think that you read very good, very good. You are a good reader.
But
Reader. The
there
only
are
thing, the
some
only
new words.
okay. Have you noticed one that that you would like to repeat once again? One in a
Okay.
special.
Okay.
I,
Uh,
I, I have noticed one.
uh, uh, um, pa- Moment, please. Vive? I don't know.
Survive. Survive.
Survive. What
It's
is
survive.
survive? I don't know.
Survive is to something like keep alive. Uh, keep alive, something like that. Mm. And
Translate.
someone wants to
Okay.
pronounce that word that Patricia has pronounced in a mistake, or have you noticed something but pronounced in the words that Patricia has written? Diana, what do you think how Patricia read?
I don't know. I think she's good. Only how can I say this? One advice or some advice that I want to give her is the to to take her time and try to pronounce like an English person, you know, like believing the fairy tale that you are an English girl. So try to make that, and it will sound, you know, better. But in general terms, just pretty good. Pretty good.
Okay. The only thing that you have in names, Patricia, I think, I don't know if you was reading slow because we are in this encounter, but when we read, we have to read normally. Okay, don't make a lot of stops. Try to read uh, fluently.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
but
thank
you
you,
read
teacher.
very good. You pronounce very well the word. I think that um, you have done a great work, Patricia. Fernay, it's your turn to read to read to read the article. You're going to read the 3 and 4 paragraph. Okay, read this both. Please, Fernay, go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, we can hear you very good.
Okay, so number 3. Kids are the digital native. Kids know technology better than most adults. It has become the easiest way they learn because it's such an integral part in their life. Engaging with technology in the classroom has not only helped them learn better, but they also acquire multitasking skills. At this days in age, they hardly know how to learn without it. This acknowledge is important because they will be way behind in the real world without it. Number 4, kids can learn at their own pace. We know from years of experience that kids learn at their own pace, but sometimes the traditional classroom makes it difficult to do so. With the integration of technology in education, children have the ability to slow down and go back over lessons and concepts, and more advanced kids can go ahead. It also frees up the teacher to help kids on a more one-on-one level.
Fernay, I think that you read pretty good, but you have some words that I have noted some words that you have to enhance. In the third, in the title, kids are the digital native, native. You say that word native, okay? Native.
Okay?
Repeat, native,
Native.
native, something like that. Engaging,
Okay?
okay?
Engages.
Engaging, help. You have say in the word. I'm going to select the word in my computer to this word. Can you see it? I have selected that word. You have said something like help it, help it. It's not help it. Uh, help, help, something like that. Help. You don't need
Okay.
to
Maybe
pronounce
no,
ed.
I said held them because I joined with the next held.
Okay, I didn't understand. Okay, you're right. Help them.
Yes.
Okay, is this word?
Yes.
Okay, okay, but I have another one. I have the list this word. Wait a moment. I'm going to look for that. Repeat it. Read this sentence that I choose here.
Makes it difficult to do so.
mm, do, do,
Make it difficult to do so.
to do. Okay, do. I have understood that you say something like do, no,
Yes, yes, yes. I,
do, do,
I,
something
I
like
know.
that.
I do.
It's
Yes,
do.
yes. I do. Sorry.
Okay, no, that's the idea. That's the idea. The great. I'm going to show you one word. You're going to read this.
Okay. So with the integration of technology.
Okay, that's great. That's that's the right word. And this last one.
Kids can go ahead.
Okay, that's great. And I don't know if someone wants to, Patricia, have you listed more words that he has pronounced that he has to enhance or he's good? Please give him an feedback, a properly feedback, Patricia, about how.
Um, maybe he in the number three, he read in of I don't know. He read other word. I don't know what part of their life. He read other word. I don't remember that.
Sometimes it's very difficult.
Yes.
But how do you think
Um.
that he reads?
I remember that.
Okay, don't worry, Patricia.
How do you pronounce the number four? Um, uh, Pace? I don't know.
Pace, pace.
Pace? Okay.
It's like pace, pace,
Okay.
pace. Kids can learn at their own pace is the title. Okay, thank you, Patricia. It's the turn for Diana. And Diana is going to read the six, no, the five and six. Please go ahead, Diana. You have to read these two paragraphs.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, very good.
All right. Number 5. With technology, there are no limitations. Having access to other information outside. Once again. Having access to other information outside of the book gives students many different ways to learn a concept. Teachers can come up with creative ways to teach their students that keeps them engaged. Technology has changed the learning environment so that learning is more hands-on. Schools throughout the nation are diverse in income. And often kids don't always get the resources they need. The implementation of technology in schools helps close that gap. That's interesting. 6. Technology has the ability to enhance relationships between teachers and students. When teachers effectively integrate technology into subject areas, teachers grow into roles of advisor, content expert, and coach. Technology helps make teaching and learning more meaningful and fun. Students are also able to collaborate with their own classmates through technological applications. Through technological applications.
Diana, you read in amazing way, I think.
Thank you.
You pronounce very good the words and the punctuation signs, you have all of them in account. Thank you very much, Diana. It's
you.
the turn. Okay, it's the turn for Carolina. Carolina is going to read the I don't know, the 7 and 8. These both. You're going to read these both um, paragraphs. Please go ahead. Go ahead, Carolina. Read those paragraphs.
Okay. Tests have gone online. One protocol that a school don't have control over, but must adapt to is online testing. Testing online is the way of the future, but it has a lot of advantage. Assessing a certain performance can be done instantly with technology. Beyond science sets scores in real time. Teachers can better track and understand students' grasp of the subject. Multitude of resources, computers, tables, and other forms of technology bring multiple resources for the teacher that's not in the book. Not in the book. They not only keep students engaged with existing new features and apps, but also have other ways to teach student material. Every kind learns differently, and technology helps with his gap as well.
I think that you read pretty good too. For name, please give a feedback to Carolina. A special feedback about her reading. For name, please give a feedback about how Carolina reads. For name, we can't listen you. Please put available your microphone. Okay, Juliet, could you give him an advice and feedback for Carolina? Juliet, hello.
Teacher, I'm here now. Sorry.
Oh, hey. For name, I was asking you to give a feedback to Carolina. She has written
maybe the word resource in the 8th paragraph, multiple resource, and maybe she has to be careful with the punctuation pauses. I think she need to practice more with the punctuation pauses as well.
Okay, thank you very much, Fernay, for your feedback. And Viviana, could you give a feedback to Carolina?
Okay, teacher. I think she read good, but I think she has a little nervous. So she read slowly because I think she's a little nervous, but I think she read good for me.
Okay, you're right, Viviana. Sometimes we get nervous when we are reading to a public.
With public, yes.
I have a history for you. One day I was in the Seat Medellin, and someone who is a writer has written a good, mm, I don't know how to say poem, I don't know, and and told me, and he has told me, please read this poem to the public. And for that moment I get very nervous, and I didn't read very good, so I felt very shy because I thought, oh, what they could think about me, that I am not able to read anything because I felt so nervous and I didn't see the lyrics very good. All the lyrics was like moving. I was terrible that day for me. Sometimes we get nervous and we make a lot of mistakes, but we have to read in to public people to achieve good competence for reading. Carolina, thank you very much for reading with us. And it's the turn for Viviana. Viviana, please try to read the 9 and 10 paragraph.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Don't worry. Try. That's the idea.
Nervous,
Try and
nervous.
practice our English here.
Okay. Technology keeps kids engaged. The students of this generation are considered technological learners. They learn best by being more interactive, and technology is what helps them do that. Children often struggle to stay on task or interested, and with resources to help the teacher. They can better stay focused and learn faster. Technology is necessary to success outside of primary and secondary education, whether we like it or not. Technology is an essential concept to learn because it changes so quickly. Children are better of learning about it sooner. It is a primary part of every industry, and there is no way around it. This, these days, technology means more than just learning basic computing skills. Technology has made itself part of every aspect of our lives today, and the students who understand it are the ones who succeed in the business world.
Okay, thank you very much. Diana, could you give an advice to Viviana about some words that she has to erase?
Mm, well, eh, I'm sorry to tell you this. Thousand apologies, but my mom just arrived home and I was talking to her something important about her work, so I couldn't listen what she was reading about. I'm sorry.
Worry, Diana. Don't worry for that. Um, Patricia, could you give her an advice to Viviana?
Okay. Well, maybe to read well. Some words, maybe there are news for me. For example, struggle. I don't know how they
Struggle.
pronounce. Struggle?
Struggle.
Okay.
Something.
Um,
There is another one, Patricia. Suit
Other
and
one, other.
I have noticed the word.
And
I go ahead and sorry.
in the number 5, I don't know. The word is sonar.
No. And succeed. I have listened, Viviana, the word succeed. You have to say succeed, succeed. Okay? I think that every one of you has a lot of skills for reading. You read in a good way. Everyone read very good, and it's only we have only practice reading a lot, reading all the contents that you would like to read, and any kind of articles that you enjoy to read a lot. Um, I think that we have to. I would like to listen to you about what do you think about that topic about technology and the field of education. How we can use technology with our children or students in our classroom. What do you think about it? Please, Viviana, tell me, what do you think about technology and the field of education? How much is important for education in nowadays?
Why it's important? I think it's important um, uh, because now the technology has many, how do you say herramientas in English?
Tools.
Tools. Many tools where the students can develop the skills, for example, the speaking, reading, writing, yes, um, uh, until no, until from maybe from kids until adults, yes. Teacher, I don't hear, I don't hear you.
Okay, Viviana, technology has, as you say, technology has a lot of tools that we can use as a teachers, and students will enjoy those tools because allow us to have more didactical material for them, and I love the way that we can use multimedia's material to teach to the students to motivate them to develop those skills that they have to enhance when they are learning, in our case, a foreign language. Thank you. Um Patricia, what do you think about it? Technology and the field of education
Okay. Nowadays, technology
nowadays.
technology is very important. Yes, to learn English because there are a lot of tools to practice listen, uh, reading. Um, for example, in a classroom, it's uh, it's necessary to have uh, a different, for example, television or because students can uh, watch films in English with letter, for example, uh,
That's right.
with um, with songs too, with letter.
Okay. Okay, Patricia, that's an interesting topic that you are telling us. And look at the way that we can use technology. We are here learning English online. Imagine that. We are hitting in a live encounters, synchronic encounters, practicing our English. Technology can do a lot of unimaginable things, I think. I never mind to be teaching English in my computer. I never mind that.
For example, I like English music, and sometimes I watch videos with letter.
Oh, that's great. It's very great. Uh, Now that you are speaking about listening music with lyrics, have you visited one page that is called Lyrics Training? Lyrics Training.
It is training.
Okay, Lyrics Training is a good platform where you can play games with your favorite songs. You have to follow the lyrics and you have to fill out the blank space that appeared, and it gives you points. And you have
Mhm.
made competitions with other people. So I think it's very interesting. I think
Yes,
that it could
interesting.
be, yes, it could be a great activity to develop in our upcoming encounters. I think. I
Lyrics in training.
lyrics training.
Com.
You. Oh, I going to. Sorry, I would like to share with you the web page. Okay. So I'm going to share my
Okay.
screen to present you this amazing treasure to practice English. It's an
Uh,
amazing treasure because I I'm sure that you will enjoy that gorgeous page. Wait a moment, I'm going to arrange something here in my computer to show you that amazing. But I didn't find them. I don't. Oh, here is my. Wait. Here is the web page that I have prepared for you. Her name, her name. This is a web page that I have prepared for you for these encounters. You will find all the resources that we are studying. That we are studying. Here is the first encounter, the second one, and the third. That is your first. But here, uh, in suggested pages, there are many resources that you can use to train and practice your English grammar. Uh, but this is the most special, Patricia. Patricia, ladies training. I'm going to present you this amazing treasure.
okay.
Um, I don't know if you, Patricia, I'm going to
Yes.
ask you something. Please, I don't know if you have the possibility to share us your screen.
My screen.
Your screen for your computer. On the left of your screen, there are some icons. Can you see that?
What
Wait a
is the
moment.
page?
Here on the left. Wait, I'm going to share my this application. Wait a moment, I'm going to make something here. Patricia, look carefully. Oh, look at this icon. This is this one. This green with an arrow. Do you have that icon in your screen?
Oh my God.
No.
No.
Oh, oh no, no, no. Oh, Patricia.
I think that web page you can find in the first email you sent.
Okay, it's great. But I would like that Patricia plays in a real time to see her playing. That's the thing that I would like to see with lyrics. Patricia, I'm going. Are you watching my screen right now?
Yes.
Oh, wait a moment. Oh, oh, wait. Oh, sorry for that. Well, this is my screen. What song do you like? Would you like to practice?
I like Don't Speak.
Don't.
Don't
I love that
Speak.
song too. Not all. This is.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, but I don't have audio for you. I recommend you to visit this web page.
Okay.
Yes, I'm going to. No, but typing no. I love. Don't speak. Speak. Um. No karaoke. No. No.
Never.
No. No, no. It has a lot of ways to look at that. It page has many levels: principiante, intermedio, advanced, and expert. Okay. Oh, look at here: modo escritura and modo selection. I love the modo selection. Okay. Oh, no. Wait a moment. No, I'm going to try with don't speak. That's the word that you love. No. Modo selection. Ah, okay. Look how we can play with this amazing page.
Okay.
Patricia, I recommend you a lot this page. You will enjoy a lot and you will learn a lot of vocabulary.
Okay. That's good. Very good.
Oh, what's that? Oh my God, you're going to evaluate me because I am the only one who is
Together.
I oh use it's something like that. That I'm losing my best friend. I can't believe it could be. Okay, that's all. I was singing. I love that web page. I was singing for you. I recommend you to visit that page to everyone. I'm sure that you will enjoy a lot.
Okay.
Okay, please. Oh, we was talking about technology and the field in education. Okay, but that's the idea. Deals with technology to be curious with technology and learn a lot of things with technology, so we can enjoy to use that tools and teach to our students to use to that tools to manage their own learning process. Okay?
Okay.
Fername, it's your turn to talk about technology and the field of education.
Okay, thank you. So about technology and education, I think in some cases technology is a good tool, but for example, in elementary school, they don't need or they don't. It's not for me. It's not high recommend that they state more time that they need in the technology. So I think
Fername, uh, why do you think that technology, when we use technology a lot to teach English or to teach our students, could be hazardous for our students?
sorry, can you repeat the question?
Why do you think that technology could be hazardous for the students when they spend a lot of time using technology? What do you think that?
Okay, yes, I think when they have when they spend a lot of time in the technology, they lost part of their humanity, their social skills, and they focus only in the technology. And we can see even in some social meetings that everybody, young people and even adults, they are focused or engaged in the technology, and the social skills are losing right now. And that happened because in the basis they have a lot of part of the work in the technology. So I think that we as teachers we have to make any equilibrium between those aspects.
Okay, that's a good opinion for name. Diana, what do you think about the opinion that Fername has shared with us?
Well, I agree. I agree with him. However, as far as I can see, or as far as I know, in my opinion, I can say that the problem with technology is that we don't have it, because everybody has technology outside the classrooms, everybody has technologies outside the schools, but the government and the men haven't focused on what is really important, and it's to provide those kind of tools, those kind of ICTs to make teaching, better, to to improve the quality of education. Because, for example, our president fools his mouth saying that Colombian people are getting more educated, and that in Colombia we have a lot of technology and blah blah blah, but they are not investing in what is important. So technology is making us favored when we have it, but in some schools that there are not any tools with technology, it's kind of a problem, because students want to have, for example, in schools there should be, I don't know, tablets or laptops, and then the classes with technology could actually work. Because they have smartphones, they have computers at home, but when they go to school, they see that it's okay. I don't know. I don't like this class because it's not funny, because it's not good. But it's because we are getting behind the world. Technology is taking advantage of the world, but teachers are not having those kind of resources. That's what I
Okay,
think.
Diana, maybe we have to be more educated with the use of technology and measure the use of technology too in our classrooms. Don't abuse also about technology. It's a good point. Thank you very much, Diana and Fername. I never thought about it. Technology. I am aware that technology has a lot of distractions when we are studying using technology, but that's great point of view that you have about it. Thank you, Diana. You have told us about your point of view about technology and education. I think if you would like to say something else, please go ahead.
Well, actually, yes, I do. Um, in this moment, it's curious and it's kind of funny because in this moment I'm studying Colombian laws. Yeah, the educative Colombian laws, and we are talking about the how can I say this? Okay, the rules or the laws that assure that the teachers do what they have to do. Okay, uh, and thinking about that, the government is asking a lot from the teachers, but it's not giving anything. So yeah, I kind of like using technology in my classroom because fortunately I have those kind of tools where I work. But it's kind of difficult because well I don't have a lot of things to use. I have a TV and only my laptop, and uh, they cannot, for example, we cannot work with lyrics training because there's only my computer. You see, and if I have 22 students, well, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
It's a
But I in schools that there is not even a TV. So yeah, that's what I think. I never thought about that until I was on this side of the world. Until I was a teacher, I found about that. So yeah, technology is has opened an impossible to close door, but it's affecting everyone.
okay. Thank you very much, Diana, for your point of view. That's very interesting. I would like to ask Carolina about her point of view about technology and the field of education nowadays. If it's good or not. Please, Carolina, go ahead and tell us about that topic.
Yes, for me, it's very important the technology implement in this class. For example, in my class, I use the video beam. For the kids, I project the song, the videos, histories, games. Is for their is emotional. Is very happy that the teacher sorry, they see computer and hey, teacher, the computer is la la la, and ellos now this activity is happy, is funny, is more interesting for them. The technology, independent the teacher, attract the attention for kids. Yes, in in the that say Diana, I think in Colombia the education is not good, but as as a teacher, is ours the uh, ¿cómo is our the deber, ¿sí? Deber,
Do
um,
this. Do this. Do this.
is motivation to the students.
Okay, Carolina, you are telling something that it's true in the field of technology when we are using that kind of devices in our classroom. It can be motivated for our students because they are having a new experience of learning, so they enjoy it a lot and feel motivated.
Yes.
I remember when I was starting in my primary school, when the first computer get to my rural school. I have studied in a rural school, and when the government sent to my school the first computer, all my classmates and me felt uh, felt very em- a great emotion because was the first computer, and I have learned to use tools such as Microsoft Word and PowerPoint, and was my first experience with computers. So when Carolina was telling that, I remember those days when I
Mhm.
was amazed to see one computer in my school,
Yes.
and it increased the motivation of the students. Thank you very much, Carolina. Thank you. Viviana, would you like to give another point of view or about the things that our classmates have told us, have shared us?
Uh, Other opinion? No. I think the technology is very important in environment of the field the the learning. Um, because, for example, the tools that you share now is a good tools because for example, I can practice my vocabulary and
Great.
learn the other vocabulary. Uh, how do you say mejorar in
And
English?
A's and A's.
And age my my speaking, my listening. Yes,
Okay.
uh, i- the same as with the children. Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, Viviana, to share with us your point of view. Um, and it's time to. I laugh because the lesson plan was prepared for speaking about the past experiences, but I think that we have enjoyed it to have this great conversation here about technology and the field of education. I think that we have enjoyed it to practice or speaking and have a good conversation. So I'm going to explain the topics for today. For today, I'm going to explain that in a brief. I think that you are able to use the past simple. That is the topic that uh, we are going to learn today. So I'm going to explain you in a brief. Diana, I promise you that today I don't go to be afraid like like the day before, the day after, the day before. When I was very scared about the things that I was explaining. So I'm going to share my screen with you to explain you the topic about how we can express when we talk about our past experience. Uh, we often use the simple past. I'm going to read this article that has written for me, for you. To speak about the past experience and past events, usually we have to use the past simple, although there are many ways to talk about in the past form, such as the past simple. The past simple is formed when we add to the verb the termination ed. One example: I walked at the park yesterday. Another form to talk about the past experience is the past continuous. Is when we use uh, the form, wait a moment, the irregular form or verb to be, that is was, and we add eng at the end of the verb. Look, one example about the past continuous is I was walking in the park yesterday. I was walking. And notice that I am using the irregular verb to be, that is was, and I add eng. This the in the continuous. Okay. Another form is the past perfect, that is formed with the irregular verb have, and we add the and we use the past simple. Okay. One example: I have lived in a house near to. It was the park, but I forgot to write that word. I have lived in a house near to the park. The past perfect continuous is another form to talk about the past experience. We use the irregular verb have, and this is the I don't remember this verb, but it's to be, and the eng once again. And one example is I had been living in a house near to the park. This is another form to express to talk about the past experiences. Look at how we can build up the positive form using the past simple. That is the main topic for today. Is to make the simple past in positive form, we have to add the ed at the end of the verb. The only exception is when we are working with irregular verbs. Example: I finished my homework. She worked very hard this morning. He explained, she explained, something like that. The topic very good. The negative form. To make the negative form, we have to use the irregular verb to do. In the past form, did. This is the irregular form or the verb to do. And we add the word not or the contraction and t before to the verb. Note, when we are using the negative form in past simple, we don't need to use the past form or the verb. Example: she didn't. Look at here. We are using the negative form using the irregular verb do. Okay, she didn't work yesterday. Look at here. We cannot change this simple form. Okay. The next one example is he didn't come to the class. I didn't go to shopping with my son. I had recommend you to check this link. Here you can practice and learn the irregular verbs because there are a lot of irregular verbs and it's very important to learn them. It's very important to learn them and achieve a good competence learning irregular verbs. There are a lot of examples. There are crosswords and different games that that you that you will enjoy if you practice in this page. I'm sure that if you practice in this page the irregular verbs, you will learn a lot. And this is the another part of this lesson plan that I have prepared for you. Is a crossword, and this crossword was taken from internet and was designed by Montse Morales. I need your participation here, please. Please, I would like to ask you, Patricia, the first one, to fill out the first, please.
Oh my God.
Clean.
Clean in the past.
Wait a moment. That's bad. No, I don't know.
Regular verbs?
No, clean is not an irregular verb.
No.
No.
Add
Please type it in the chat, and I'm going to page to that blank.
Okay. Okay. Oh, give me a moment. Is well? I don't know.
A moment. I'm going to try with that word. Okay, very good.
Yes,
That's the
for
word.
me.
That's the word. That's the word, Patricia. I would like to ask to brush. The brush, and Juliet, please type in the chat the past simple of brush. Brush. Okay. I think that as you, that's the right word. Brush. Yes, very good, very good. Please. Okay. For name, it's your turn. This one. Clean. The verb clean. Type it in the chat, please. Okay, for name, I'm going to try with that word. I think as you that this is the right word. Okay, Diana, please type the 9.
Sorry, I can't type right now. Can I just say it, please?
Okay.
All right, the past of paint is painted with ED.
Okay, this activity is very easy, I think. Something like. Okay, very good, Diana. Viviana, please tell me the 10. Viviana, please.
Teacher.
Oh, okay.
I
I was waiting. I was waiting for your speaking. Oh. Oh, I have wrote Viviana. Sorry, I am. It's like very good, very good. I don't know. Carolina, it's your turn. It's your turn to play with this amazing game. I think that is an amazing game. Listen. The word listen. Oh, Carolina, could you read that word? how you can pronounce that word, Carolina?
Listening.
No, listen,
Ah, listen. Yes.
listen. Diana, please, how you can say that word? L-
Sorry, what? Could you repeat, please?
Could you read the word in the simple parts of listen?
It's listened with this
Listen,
sound. Listen.
listen. Okay. Because sometimes it's very difficult to, or we confuse the termination ed. Mhm.
If I have something, if you want to practice that, I have something for this right now. I have something to practice the pronunciation of ed sounds. Would you like me to
Okay,
share it with you before we finish the class?
okay, okay. Go ahead.
All right, give me 1 minute.
Okay. My students, while Diana is looking for the tools to practice the termination ed, that also I have to practice it a lot because sometimes I have problems with that pronunciation. I would like to. This activity is very funny, but today we are not going to develop this activity because the time. So I recommend you to practice this activity because here you will learn the verbs. It's a kind of roulette. So you have to click here, and the roulette will show you a verb. And here is a question. The idea today was um, if depending of the verb that the roulette gives you, you have to build up a sentence by a sentence of you that has happened to you in the past, such as here. What is the infinitive of be? The infinitive of be. This is the infinitive. Is correct. And the roulette is continues asking you some questions, and the idea was that you pronounce and that you make some sentences using the simple past and the past participle, telling about your experiences. But today I think that we don't have a lot of time to develop that activity, so we are tired, we want to rest. Okay, I consider that because I have been working all day and I need to go to rest right now. But this encounters, I think that, oh, another point, while Diana is looking for the resources, this is a video. This is a homework to develop this weekend. It's not a stressful homework. This video is about Steve Ford. Steve Ford is a teacher that teach online. I love his classes to practice my English, and he is very funny with his videos, and this is one of his greatest videos and funniest videos. And the homework is to watch this video this weekend. Please watch this video. I'm sure that you will enjoy a lot. You will enjoy to see this video a lot because it's very funny. It's very funny. For the next encounter, we will speak about it. You are going to tell me how was their video about how they had passed their honeymoon in Brazil. Diana, are you ready to share with us your your material? Okay, go ahead, Diana, please. Oh, Diana,
Oh my gosh, what happened?
you're no, it's your scream.
Yes, I know. Okay, I think
Oh,
it.
that's amazing. I didn't know that.
All right, give me a second. Why on earth is this happening? Give me a second. A second. All right, can you see here?
Okay.
Yes, can you see this or?
Okay, that's amazing, and I feel so glad for that, Diana.
All right. Okay. This. Are you in this one? The endings are pronounced. Yes. Are you watching that?
Okay, we are watching that.
Okay. So here I have. All right. This is not an interactive activity, but I think it's some useful information. The ed sounds different ways. All right. So the number one is the sound. The endings are pronounced if the end of the word sounds like sh, sh. All right. So these are and voice sounds. Okay. So make any vibration. Okay. They are only a whisper. Or for example, look. You see? You don't say. So you don't finish this word letter. So this voice. Okay. They don't sound in the word. For example, listen. I helped my mom yesterday. You hear what I said, everybody?
Diana, I have hear you the words that you say, but I think that we have bad connection, maybe because it your voice is in pieces. Yeah,
No.
I don't know why.
All right, give me a sec.
Okay.
Mm. What about now? Can you hear better?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I'd like to know if the girls and the cowboy could hear me. Carolina, Juliet, Patricia, could you hear what I was talking about? No?
That's okay.
Yes.
I hear.
Okay, so okay, I want to please, Patricia, could you please give me a verb that ends in this letter, in the k sound? Do you
Diana,
remember what? Yes.
we are watching your screen, but it's in a folder. There are many PDF documents.
I know. Well,
We are
no. No, then I don't know how can I do this because I just opened the the PDF, but you're not watching that.
sadly.
Yeah, you can't see. No, I see what you're. No, I don't know. And how can I send for the chat? Can I send?
The chat.
Don't know. Okay, give me a sec. Are you watching this on Google?
And Diana, we are watching your folder.
No more?
No more your folder.
Okay. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, I am trying to do something here. Can you see here now? This in teachthis.com.
Okay, that's great. That's great. That's great. We can see perfectly.
Okay, I think, okay, there is one. Okay, I don't remember where it is. Give me a second, but well, there is a PDF that you can, where you can find the two ways to ED sounds. Okay.
Yes.
And here, let's watch this. Give me a second. Now, are you looking at these pictures?
Okay, Diana, we can see the pictures.
All right. So, this is what I was talking about. Okay. Now, the normal rules for when you are pronouncing the ED, okay, 3 sounds. The easier or the easier, the ED. Okay, so you say id when a verb ends in T, yes, in the base form, and then when you add the ED, you say, for example, and then you say id. Okay, and D, you be. Is that clear?
Needed. Wanted. Okay, that's amazing tool. Help.
When they end in this sound or this sound or this or this, remember that the GH sounds like an F. Laugh.
F.
Or
Washed.
they are the voice. They are like a whisper. They're like a.
Oh, that's an amazing picture.
So now, when you say this, you say this sound, and after the sound, you make this other sound. So you say help, helped, like 2 sounds, like 2 words.
Look, something like that. We have to practice a lot.
Yeah. So, okay. So, for example, helped, looked, sniffed, laughed, watched, and this is special because it has 3 sounds: watched,
something like that. Watched, kissed.
So you say this: yes, danced, fixed. And the rest of the verbs, the other verbs that they voice later, so they make vibration in your throat. Here uses the vocal cords and they produce vibration or fluent sound in the throat. Touch your throat to feel it. When you say cold, 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 you make a vibration in your throat. So you say cold, cold. Like when something is cold, that you need a jacket, something like that. Cleaned, overed, damaged, used, made, brought. All right, so these are the ways to pronounce this word.
Great, great, Diana. Thank you very much
So
for
I'm
your.
going to give you this link so you can watch it later again. And you
Okay.
take notes. All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Diana, to share with us that useful tool to practice the ID termination. I'm going to save this link on my computer because I think that is very useful. I have to practice this termination a lot. My students, don't forget for this weekend to watch this video. On one afternoon, you you can spend free time watching this video. And please, 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 I ask you for a favor. Please type here your comments about this encounter. Okay? And please type suggestions to enjoy the upcoming events, things that you would like to learn. Okay? Please let hear your comments. Okay, I was in another place. Let watch this video this weekend. Okay? And let you hear the comments and suggestions to enhance these encounters. And don't forget to watch your grades here in this link. Check your grades. Okay, check your grades here. If you have any questions, please type on my Skype or my WhatsApp. Please type me. Hey, Jose, why I have 0? Or I have to recover the 0 points that I have, and I will give you a chance. Okay? Oh, my students, thank you. Wait a moment. Thank you very much to be here in this encounter. I have enjoyed a lot this encounter to share a lot of things. Oh, Diana, you have 3 because I have to complete with you 30 points. 30 points for the encounters, and for the last final exam I'll have to complete another 30 points. So I have divided the points for the total of 16 encounters, and that's the upter points that I have to give you. There are 10, no 16. I are 16, Diana. Sorry for that. It's not my rules. Sorry for that. I promise. I promise that you will enjoy all my encounters. So don't worry. It won't be boring, this encounter. I promise you that. We have to enjoy all the encounters. So bye bye, my students. If you have any questions, please don't think 2 times to type to me on Skype or in WhatsApp. Please go ahead if you have any questions, okay? And suggestions. Thank you very much to be here, and enjoy your night. Have a nice dreams. Enjoy your bed.
Likewise. Bye.
Teacher, the
Bye,
same.
everyone.
Okay. Don't forget, let a comment on our web page. Goodbye, my students.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.